Time for my weekly facial cleansing. Run today went pretty good. Just under 5.5 miles at a 9:09. Really cold again. It said it was 50, but man, it felt damp. Got Oktoberfest tomorrow. Pretty stoked for that. I'm hoping it's not a letdown. Past few years it hasn't been as good. Get some wiener dog races. Get some schnitzel.
Where's the nests? Oh, there's some good nests in there. Scott, I need you to pick that up and do that again, because that was kind of funny. This is happening. Me and Indy are hanging out in the backpack. We're in the way back, right, Indy? Yeah?
How haven't you ever sat?
Alright, please stop pulling it.
Because you just got this car.
No.
You only had this car about a month or so.
Month. That's it.
That's it. That's why I haven't sat back here. I sat up front once. Me and your dad went somewhere. I think he just gave me a ride in it when we first got it. That was it. Oh no, Indy. We're not buckled yet.
I am.
And the car's moving. Now buckled.
Yeah. No, we're both buckled now.
We're buckled now. We're good. We're safe. I'm being left alone with two wild maniacs. 1 and 2.
That guy in that charger there just hit a
We're both being left with Ari. That's the most maniac here.
Where are they going? I will show you.
We're spying on them, right?
We're spying on them. You want to spy? You see them? Spying on your parents.
And if it's 4 people.
Oh. And it's got hydraulics. Or it's bagged. I don't know. It's either got hydraulics or it's bagged. I'm not sure.
Jeff, are you videoing this car?
I am. This car's awesome.
Can you put these down there?
Well,
Mommy, we have a way better car than that.
You got a cool car too. Whoa.
What were you
You
doing
got
in
super
there?
blue in here. Look how blue it is in here.
like a spacecraft. You want to be a movie star?
I got 14.
We can tell good stories. He's just jealous because I am better on camera than he is.
I'm going to tell you embarrassing stories on camera. You talk about opening the bucket. That's alright. Things are alright.
There are other embarrassing stories.
What about you?
Like the fact that Scott won't make me a breakfast sandwich anymore.
How's that embarrassing?
Because she spiked the breakfast sandwich on the floor.
And it left a mark for about 2 years.
Was that on the old floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we had to change it for me. Thanks, Jeff Grant, for helping.
No problem. I helped put this floor in.
Because
It hurt my knees.
It hurt my knees.
It hurt my knees, and I didn't even do anything. But yeah, so I spiked the breakfast sandwich because he didn't cook it right.
It was apparently still frozen. What do you want me to do?
Put it back in the
right
microwave.
here, and it exploded, and it was obliterated, and it went underneath the door and into the basement, and we left for about a half hour, and by the time we all came back to the house, Scott and Connor were
Whoa.
Drunk cat.
on the bathroom floor.
Alright, he's calling me by my phone. Okay.
Don't mess with them, it'll fuck you up.
I'm afraid of. There's 2 cats I'm afraid of. That's one of
Nah,
them.
he's alright.
No,
He just needs a little pet.
you should be afraid of that cat. If I could find the picture of what Scott was like when we got home after a half hour, and they didn't even drink before we left.
Well,
But when we got home,
coming.
it was like 7:30 on a Friday evening. We came home and they were both passed out on the floor. Scott was next to the toilet. I have a picture.
What did you drink? Grain?
Vodka and Red Bull. It
Oh.
was more like vodka.
And you were already passed out in a half an hour?
I drank like a bottle.
He was young back then.
So it was like a bottle of vodka and a swig of Red Bull?
Bad times. Don't do that.
No. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend vodka to anyone.
The vodka's alright.
No.
There's not a bottle of it.
Vodka's, I've done a bottle of vodka tonight. I was pretty much incapacitated for a week. It was bad. My mom gave me a bottle of Absolute, a whole 5th, like the week before I came into work. So I went back down to school, and we were going to a roustabout at the Hookah Lounge.
What language are you speaking?
It was what they.
Lounge.
It was at a hookah lounge, but it was just indie bands playing music. It was a show.
Oh.
I was going to a show. Oh wait, I gotta sit.
Hey, don't be tapping unless you're done.
Alright, at a show.
Okay, so I'm at a show. Well, I'm not at the show yet.
We took a strawberry.
Yeah, they look wonderful. So I'm still living in the dorms because my buddy that was supposed to get an apartment with backed out on me, so I had to live in the dorms. Yeah, I'll try one of those. And I have this bottle of Absolute, and I have a bottle of Gatorade. And I'm looking at the two, and I'm like, well,
Those combinations.
No, it's a terrible combination.
at the time, in my mind, it was a great combination. So I drank about a quarter of the, it's like a 32-ounce Gatorade. So I drink about a quarter of the bottle. I fill it up to the brim with vodka. I'm like, you know what? This isn't strong enough. So I drank half of that, topped that off with vodka. And that was pretty good. So then I walked down to my friend's apartment. They lived probably about a mile or two away. I brought the bottle of vodka because there was a little bit left. The Gatorade, because the Gatorade was to drink on the way to the show. I got to their apartment, and they were drinking Captain and Cokes. I'm like, well, I got vodka. I drank the rest of the bottle of vodka. I don't remember what I mixed it with. And then I had a Captain and Coke or two. And then we hopped on the Blue Loop. And the Blue Loop is like the free bus that goes around campus. We're on the bus for like 45 minutes. I got nothing to do on the bus besides drink my bottle of Gatorade and vodka. So I drank about half of that before we got to the roustabout. Then we went down into the roustabout. I was like downstairs, it's dark hookah lounge. And I'm down there. What am I going to do? Drink a hookah? Or drink a hookah? Smoke a hookah? No, that's not for me. They don't serve beer. Got my bottle. So I drank the rest of that. I started dancing. I don't dance.
I've been that drunk a couple times.
I got kicked out.
Like kicked out.
Kicked out. I got asked to leave the roustabout, and then we had to walk back to their apartment because it was so late the buses weren't running. So now we're walking about a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles down College Ave, because it was literally roustabout is at one end of College Ave. Their apartment was the very first apartment building. The only thing from the walk home, it was winter, is I remember them carrying me, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. And they let me go, and I just flat on my back on the concrete. I'm just sprawled out, and I'm looking up at the sky, and it's just a kaleidoscope. I couldn't see straight. So I get back. Somehow I got my contacts out. I was sleeping on their couch, and then I'm like, that's it. I gotta throw up. I end up in the bathroom. Luckily, their apartment had 2 bathrooms because I never left the bathroom for like the next 8 hours. I woke up at one point screaming at my friend Jill because she was putting socks on me. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm putting socks on you. And I'm like squinting at her because my contacts were out. I don't know if I took them out or they took them out for me. I don't know how that happened.
That's nasty. Somebody taking contacts out for you.
At that point, I was grateful they were out, so someone took them out for me. Awesome. But I'm squinting and I see these little swishes. She's putting Nike socks on me. And I'm pissed she's putting Nike socks. I'm belligerent drunk.
How
and
dare you.
I start screaming at her for putting Nike socks on me. Meanwhile, I'm soaking wet. I had like long hair, and she gave me a big bottle of water and I knocked it over. And I'm laying on the floor, the tile floor in the bathroom, and my hair's soaked, my clothes are soaked, and my pants were soaked because I fell over in the street in the middle of winter.
That's why his pants were soaked.
No, I did not piss myself. Luckily, I did not do that. Yeah, I did because they let me go back on the couch, and had I still had my underwear on, so they wouldn't let me on the couch that way. But I remember I was thrown up, and it was bad. It was like bile. Like I got alcohol poisoning. It was so bad. After I kind of got back, I couldn't like move for like 2 days. I was messed up for like at least a week, if not more. I didn't drink for like 3 months. I went to several parties, and I was like the sober guy drinking beer or drinking coffee. Everyone's getting bombed, and I'm sitting there drinking coffee.
Not cool at all, Jeff.
No, I was that guy.
Well, the one time I think we got roofied.
Mm-hmm.
Not even joking. Where
Both
were
of you?
we? The whole group of us?
Went to Beer Boys first.
Yeah.
And then went to some other sketchy place down off of Academy Street.
There's a lot of weird places. Yeah, you get.
And I was completely fine. And we walked into the place in South Wilkes-Barre and I had one beer and I was like, blackout.
We don't know how we got home.
Blackout.
We were home the next day.
No idea.
We don't have any recollection
Were
of.
your butthole sore?
A little bit.
Mine wasn't.
I was a little chafed.